Hello and welcome to the INS 1250 product presentation. Safety testing of electrical and electronic products is vital in all branches of industry. The standard impulse 1.250, also known as the lightning impulse, is used in electrotechnical applications such as household and industrial equipment. There are also specific tests for equipment mounted in the power distribution grid, such as electricity meters, protection, automation and control equipment. Renewable energy and electrical vehicles are pushing the need for higher voltages and currents. The isolation between energy and control circuits is of critical importance. Testing semiconductors for use in these environments is becoming increasingly important.
On the left side we see INS 0805. This is specifically used for testing energy meters and protection relays. It has the 1.2 550 microsecond 0.5 joule impulse at least levels that meet all required standard test levels up to 8 kW. On the right side we have the INS 1250 generators. These are available in 4 versions up to 7.5 kW, 15 kW, 22.5 kW and 30 kW. The 7.5 kW version can be upgraded to 15 kW and the 22.5 kW version up to 30 kW. All versions have 40 or 500 ohm impedance, and the 15 kW version can be extended with the 0.5 joule module up to 15 kW for special applications.
So here we're introducing the ENS 1250, latest generation insulation tester from EMC partner. The touch panel is controlled also by the mouse, and we enter through the installation menu, and then we can move around the different menus using the mouse. To set the test level, we can use the keypad. You can also use the mouse. The rotary knob. We have on the right side the graphic help, so that each function is indicated and an illustration of what the function performs. So for example, we change polarity, we see the negative polarity will occur. Level correction is a feature we have in the INS generator, where we can adjust the test level up to plus minus 10% for different EUTs. In terms of the help, we have also a online help integrated into the generator, which replaces in some part user manuals. We can program a level ramp, taking back positive polarity, a level ramp, so that we can start at a low level, increase the voltage in different steps, in this case 100 volts, up to a final level where it will then stop and continue to pulse at that level. Time. This generator has a very high repetition. We can produce impulses every second for the test. Coupling. Direct coupling means connection directly on the top of the generator. If we select the EXT-INS CON, this is a 2-meter cable which connects from the top of the generator to the test object, and at the end of this cable we guarantee that the impulse is within tolerance. We can also change the generator impedance between 40 and 500 ohm. 40 is the standard that we provide with the generator. Current range for testing purposes, we have a high range which measures currents up to 1000 amps and a low range which measures currents up to 50 amps. Auto setting detects the current and will automatically set the optimum range. Measurements within the generator, we can use the internal circuitry to measure the voltage integral or the current integral. We can set thresholds on those. So if we set the threshold, for example, to 50 in this case, and then an action can be programmed when the threshold is exceeded, either mark or fail. Back to mark. We have 3 check functions that can be programmed during the test process. We can also program the BNC connectors on the generator. There are 6 connectors, and these can be programmed with a multitude of functions. For example, we can have a trigger in function on one of the BNCs, and we can change that to have either falling or rising edge, and a debounce time which ensures that if there is any interference on the signal, you won't get a false trigger. We can set the BNCs for other functions. For example, the running state of the generator can be pulled active low or high, and this can be used to control external test processes. Finally, in the generator, we have the reports which are produced during the test processes. Inside the generator is a library of the test reports. We can store all of the reports that were taken within the library. Select, we can view. So here is a report where the voltage was increasing using the ramp function, and we see the voltage integral and the current integral as the test progresses.
Here are some highlights from the INS series generators. Standard generator impedance 40 ohm or 500 ohm. Customer specific impedance from 40 ohm to 4000 ohm. Choice of internal or external measurement with breakdown detection. High accuracy probe up to 30 kV. Direct control of an external DSO with measurement results and screen dump directly in INS generators.
Now let's take a look at the EMC Partner Tamer 3000 software, a professional software suite that enables remote control of all of our EMC Partner generators. We can automate test routines and build complex sequences. We can also take report data from the DSO and measurement data. The predefined test library includes all basic standard requirements, but most importantly, the test report can be customized for individual requirements.